Malama lang mali e ho eki pepe he foki ki e Tonga mo i bulang katoa mo mi amai ki pol kalama ko ia e TWN pe ko e Tonga World News i he pongpongini. Ma whamalo lo te honga mo oni ko e lava ke tau e mātaki i he ope pepe he foki ki o tau whanua ki Tonga. Ko e pongpongini o ku whahoko atu ai polo kalama ko ni pe me Seattle, Washington. Pea koa Brenda ko ngai ka pa behe whakea Emeline wha umune dei o ma whakahoko polo kalama tu whakahanga tonu pe me he studio ANB o i Tonga World News me Seattle. Ko iai i taimini te utu wangarewa ai minit ko ni ke kamata rewe ta polo kalama mantui ko e ngahi breaking news seni whakahanga tonu pe me tapa kotoa o mamani o hau mea i hangahi o ngongo whikau aki pia mo ho tau whanua ki tonga eki. Malo au pito.
Balau lele pe ai tonga kato pe lele aho ai lau mali aho eki ko Emeline ka pongpong ka ni whaki Brenda o ku the update mai pe ngai me ta whanongo ai pe ta o mai me ngai sos ko gulawe i ko ki he pongpong ni ko so hi fo o biai e family me Australia pe he whaki ki kona osia o a whetutaki ki tonga pe ana e asi pe whaki i he o ngongo ai sos e taha ko e kai taha telefoni ko ia a Tonga digital o kuna anau iai e nau a satellite. I think they connected with a USB satellite and I'm pretty sure ko taha ia o ngai whetutaki ko lava ai whamiri ke tau whanongo me iai.
Yeah.
But that's a good news.
Did you sell, eh?
Yes,
Or
yes,
did you sell?
yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Mm.
But it's still limited by communication international. Speaking of that, hopefully sooner we'll be hearing from Dr. Ray and Sisi,
Sisi.
and we wishing everyone in the island of pe kelele mekotope. But still, oku ke fai pe I ngau esotia kono tufaki o e vai. Ko vai is the most critical right now. I vai, yeah.
Kaya.
Pe pamalot kita ko to pe ko nagmuhang siya ten maproklama pe ko ko ngalahi programa ko ni ta o atu prenta hanga hiba fa fia maria ke kakai ko no ko ha
Yes.
loto
Yes.
and also bringing some pictures ta fito me ko asotia atau malu iko ni any afio His Majesty Armed Forces kona to
Yes.
like for ground responder first responder ki he ngahi paraparema ko ni ko ko itonga leongo ku ke on the way ngahi navy ko ni Australia pa manusila ki tonga ka ku ia e ai fia o ku osi ai ngahi tokoni lahi o kai ngahi ata he bongbongi ni na umai me website kani ai Sotia Tonga o ku ai ngahi ata me hapai everything is look good, but I wanted to share that uh,
Yes, absolutely. Pero tana kat pekai Emelini, o kuai e ngahi hiva me he tapa kotoa pe kolope o kutahanga o mai. He kono uhinga koe loto mo e lau maari e tonga o ku iho tau whanua i he ngahi taimini koe ni. He? Pako e nau hiva o hangepe ki ho lau koe whakanonga mo e whakatoka. He?
ko ia
Malo au pito.
ko ngai ata ko ni ko hapai tonga leleka ko ulo ngai feitu ko ha to this you can tell ko ngai feitu ko ni na ka ya mau ki ai
Okay.
pe fa malo
Whewhia holo peka.
yes, Holopeka Dalmai was not touched. I tell you that when I read that this morning, I was smiling because my mother is from Holopeka. So
So is Luisa's husband. O
yes,
si ke iai e ne mom pako whakau atu. Haane
Holopeka
si.
was never been touched. That's what I was
Oh my
reading this morning.
goodness. Yes.
That was a blessing. Yeah, go. I thought of my mother this morning. Yeah, go in the Dalmai
Yeah.
Holopeka.
Oh
So
my goodness.
kaya ay ata ni ko ni na o mai ko ya.
Ana e lotu au kaya a Luisa for the whole week.
Yes, and famalo
Oh,
to be ke ngai ata ko ni ko post mai ki he this side of the island was never been touched, you know. The my
yeah.
ma ko li fuka pe o ko me mau lahi, but
O whanoi. Eh?
yes, but this is great. Ke tau ilo ku o ku kai ke ha fu mau lahi fe aya ko no Tabena e tufi he hala me ko that's what the guy who was doing the picture. Okay, me ko mau lahi pe ia I lifuka tau te fito ki he kau nofo ofi ki tahi I pangai ha ato mo tonga leleka ko holo peka mo e toenga atu ko ia ki e wahe foa o kuna
Ai
fu sai
happy.
o pito pe na tolo tuku ke he pe ahanga ka ko osi sai ia pe o I kai fu uefu lahi hange ko lifuka ko kau vai na
Oh.
tika au pito mo ki nau tolu se mo hefu aia ko kauwaia I think he's talking about Ha'ano
Ano
ko
iyo.
lofanga
Tika
o
au pito.
kumalunga ko ia lofanga o kumalunga talamai ne I kai ha mea e hoko ka kona au nofo anga pe I tonga leleka o kuesia lahi au pito whanongo pe o whakaofa au pito mo tungua ai ko tungua ia o kukau ia uh, I he
Nā
maumau
rea.
lahi
Ia.
aia foki ko mango ia me kaku it's a blessing to hear that. I tell you, Brenda, the more we learn about this, uh, I talked to our friend Aspar from New Zealand this morning, and you know, okay, I for clip in it from the Sea falele ako ni ko o sia to a whawhanua. I think I need to bring that out ke tau whanua kia une pe ia ko o si ta aonga ko toa agriculture a Tonga, Aia,
Okay.
so this is what I'm looking at, Brenda. Taonga agriculture, ka ke te aha tau pēha whangai ka puha me a tahi, aua mahal mo whanga monu manu, ko these are the things that are, and
Mm.
these are the livelihood ko o tau, whangai men ko na tau depend I mea pa tau, you know,
Nā
no
ne sustain ki tau tolu he tau
sustain ki
mo
tau
i
tolu,
whato.
but look
Yes.
like it's taken away, and now Tonga is only depend on God right now, I tell you, Aya ko yanga ipsio ko ki ai, ko message ko ni may have said I'm gonna put it up, but it's kind of sad to hear
Ia.
what ko ta aonga I agriculture at Tonga,
Ia.
so uh, but I will bring it on when I'm ready with that one, Brenda. But I'll let you give it back to you to give some information that you have on your end while I'm trying to get that.
Ia malo au pito Emeline. Ka si whakatokanga to pē ki Tonga ka pau ko apha ai kei polo ahani ihi. O ku te kei ke awat kia ki motolu ha whahinga tokoni. O ku whaingo hua pē pe ata lelei pē a platform going at Tonga World News. Pe a koe ai whoke mau kau staffing I nukalofa Tonga tapu. O te kei ke ai ha mau whetu utaki hangatonu mo ki nau tolu. Tiu pē ki he ngahi mea koni uhoko pe a moe cable cut off. Ana uhoko I Tonga ai ko Dr. Ray Abraham pa pehe whoki ki a Sisi Kakala Vaipulu Abraham. Ko naua whoke una whakalere mai I polo kalama koe ni pe a mi Tonga. Ko iai o ku iai pe concern e tau team. He pia ka kuate ofa mo lotu ke te mo tau kotoa ke lelei pe pia mo hopeful he ku kamata pe ke hau a ngahi tokon ke he kehe ki Tonga. So hopefully it will be in our end to start running one to Tonga right away. He Emily ne?
Ko ia.
Yeah.
And then we continue to bring the hymns go hope and I
Yes.
me go for fear Malia. And then I can bring a hymn right now, Brenda. So
Yes, koe
um,
himia ni access tong au eki, pe mo na present Palestini o kone
ko ia.
whahoko e ahi.
Ono ne matolu me tala mo kuru mo tata. O tua ko e mau tamai na ke na lia mamai. Ne u fetu mo la a u pala ni ke mo ma na. O mau ki u fekina a mau kai na ina. Ono me au ni mo kuru ma tolu. Me tala mo kuru mo tata. Ama ta hiwa mo whakapita I ki o tau eiki. O tua ko e mau tamai na ke na lia mamai. O fetu o mo la a o para ni ke mo mahina. O mau se o pekina a mau kai na tahina. Koho mau poto ko I wara e au e afiona. Mau to a e fo I pe o ka tunu ko mai e wate. O mau si hu pekina au mau kai mai tahina. Mau to whanga ha mo whia, ka pe au kula lo me ki. O potu mo whiri I au I kai ha tokanga I kia. Mau si hu pekina, au mau kai mai tahina.
I think Brenda, I may need to bring that back because I might have
That's
so
fine. That's
I'm,
fine, Lena.
I'm gonna bring in the Mekoni Nobel for Fanua. I think
Yes.
he has an update for us,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
That's fine.
bring that.
You're good. Everybody's calling.
Okay, you can just okay.
Is that all agriculture is ruined, and I hear the farmers have been reassured by the Prime Minister that
This is very
they will be
emotional.
taken care of. But that's it's very sad to hear. So on top of the water that we need in Tonga, it seems like we'll be facing a food shortage as well.
The shortages highlight the damage and impact caused by the eruption of Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai.
Farmers have spent, they spend a lot of money and capital and time in preparing their crops, and it's also one of the major exports for Tonga.
But there's hope that help might soon get through.
The Air Force flights from Australia and New Zealand, scheduled for Thursday and Friday, looks like it might be able to happen. The clearing of the runway looks like it should be complete by the end of today.
That will clear the way for relief like the containers at Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland, an operation led by the Aotearoa Tonga Relief Committee with the support of a legendary All Black.
We have capability to organise containers and shipping and other logistics, and so that's what we're doing at the front end just to help set it up, and then it continues to be driven by our Tongan leaders, and we're just here to love on them and love on our people.
At Mount Smart, a wave of red usually signals a Tongan rugby league game, but now it's the first wave of support for families affected in Tonga.
Thank you, brother. My friends. Be well. Yeah. Thank you. God bless. So the love, the offer of our people, not just the Tongan community, but businesses, Kiwis, all the Pacific people. It's really flooding in, and it's very powerful and it's beautiful.
Next month, Mount Smart will play host to the new Super Rugby Moana Pacifica team in a pre-season game against the Chiefs.
The boys are really keen to play that because it's going to be dedicated to our people to raise money. All the proceeds will go to the people back home in Tonga. So, I think for them knowing they can do that, it's healing.
They're among the many Tongans who are waiting for news about their loved ones, while Kiwis rally behind their neighbours. Elijah Fa'afew, PMN News. Overcome with emotion after the latest updates from his homeland.
Yeah, the latest report I received from Tonga is that all agriculture is ruined, and
That was a very emotional thing for the Nobel for Fanua.
And it's the reality.
Yeah,
They're facing reality at this point.
right. What we know now that the agriculture of Tonga is completely destroyed.
Yes.
Ayaku, the navies are heading to Tonga, and he said hopefully they will be arriving by today, because og tau ilo peta tona e mau ki malawa punaka ku they trying to most of those aerial picture they took was the assessment plane that been to Tonga.
Yes.
And then the groundwork continue. I saw the national emergency management at Tonga. So that's very emotional, but we're learning every day, Brenda, new things. Uh, so
Yes.
and we hoping and we praying and that we will be hearing from the people that we uh, love and care for in Tonga, and to make sure that they're all okay, and especially Kihefonua Kotoa, but we still seeing a lot of positive come out of Tonga.
Iyo.
So
O ku whainga ta au pito ke whaiha broadcast o atu whakanga tonu ha, whainga whakawhia maari.
Koia.
Ma te tau tōru kono uhi ngā koe, ngahi parapare ma koe ni o ku hoko.
Koia.
Whaangange pe o ku lotua pe he kakai pe o tō ngā ki nau tōru. Whakataha tu pe mo ki tau tōru me tua.
Koia.
Me heo pe.
I have a lot of continuing videos, clips, and some of them happened before, but we finally see the magnitude of what happened in Tonga. But it's still, I thought of it, Brenda, to have a huge explosive, like 40 to 60 mile away from the main Nuku'alofa. It's still a blessing to see that that island is still stand to today. But go tui ko me ea ko tene speak louder for the world. Ko o tuan ko Tonga na tuku kilangi
Koia.
Neo ai pe e tau regardless of everything else ko ki whanua na tukilangi He koe ngai fupeau ko ni ko hake i Tonga na ke over he futenima
Koia.
But with the magnitude at our Siokokiai,
Explosion, yeah.
yes, the explosion, it could have bring more than 5 feet waves,
Yeah.
but it was not. And I have gay tau pe have gay tonga pe tonga pa gay lele pe tonga, but at the same time, o fema pe ke tau te whanongo. Hopefully that we'll be hearing from Dr. Ray and Sissy soon, and also with our family in Tonga. O ate ofalahi ka mo tolu. And I'm telling you this morning, I kind of so emotional about looking at this. More and more we learn from Tonga.
Yeah.
Um, but back to you, Brenda, while I'm going to bring our next video. So,
Okay.
and then continue ke whamaloa to ke nau tolko ni ku nau share that the programa because I woke up this morning and seeing many people are sharing this program. Whamaloa ka mo tolko ya mo hanga share that programa. He ko tau whenga ko tau pēni ke tau ofa ke tau ki whanua ki Tonga. And back to you, Brenda, while I'm going to bring the next video.
Malo apito Emeline. Oku maaha ke pe aho koe ni oku ha upe ia pe moe whakaukau ofa tu pe ki Tonga pe moe tūkunga o pe ai whanua tahi mo uta. Pea mahino pe ka ki tau toro koe fu o seni lahi ena.
Yes,
Ia.
yes.
A whioi pe e ki ia e iai taimi e hau pe o seni ia tawhi atu ngai uri mo ngahi haa o e whanua o seni ka lava ke ata mai a ngahi ka fo o ke
Oh,
tokoni
yeah.
ki he food chain a tonga.
Exactly. There's going to be new stuff. Everything happened for a reason.
For
New stuff.
reason.
This is like a rebirth of something, eh?
Yes, yes.
That's
Pea
how I look at
whakamahino
it,
i pea whakamahino i atu ki he kakai o ngau whenga ke whakauri i ho tau whanua a ke hawhaahinga uhinga makehe. Ko e taimeni o hou Hawaii e ki o tala mai nā mō kore mai ke tāpua ki mō tolu. Pea mō tō e whakauri i pe e mō tolu a ki mō tolu. Ko e hā e whaahinga me a ko ia. You know, I'm thinking of all this, Emeline, ko ngahi warning pen e ki pe mo ngahi tala ke tau to e toka ngangi he ku vawe
Yeah.
eni ha ere mai.
Amen to that. God is coming
Yeah.
soon, eh?
Yeah.
Let me bring out this video here, Brenda, because
Yes.
now there's a video from Kimura, but then I wanted to bring it again.
Tongan residents have been urged to stay inside after a massive eruption at a nearby volcanic island today. Tonga lies around 60 kilometres from the mainland, and while it's been erupting for up to a month, today's activity was the biggest so far, spewing ash, steam and gas 20 kilometres into the air. Jordan Rudd reports.
An eruption of thick black ash spoiling the picture-perfect sea of blue. This just one in a series of explosions over the past 3 weeks on Tonga, the latest this morning.
We discovered this morning that the eruption is huge. It's 7 times bigger than the eruption area late last year and earlier this month.
It's a particularly active area of volcanism in Tonga right now. So the ash that's generated along with that explosion usually rises to a few hundreds of meters to a few kilometers above surface, but not nearly as high as the steam that's ejected up to maybe 20 kilometers high.
60 kilometres away, residents in Tonga's capital could smell it.
And we advised them, yeah, that's the sulfur, that's a start of eruption, and that's normal.
Swirling tides were seen at the Nuku'alofa waterfront today, prompting a warning for residents to stay away.
We would not expect a tsunami to get any further than the very local regions around the islands.
Air New Zealand says it's continuing cargo and repatriation flights in and out of Tonga as normal, but will amend the flight schedule if it becomes unsafe to fly. The advice now to Tongan residents:
protect their rainwater harvesting and also make sure they have to wear a mask. But the best thing to do is to stay indoors.
In the meantime, Tongan officials are working 24/7 to monitor further volcanic activity, which they say could last anywhere from weeks to months. Jordan Rudd, One News.
Wow, we can see the how at the heat, Brenda.
Yeah.
Time nga daw for hiva, daw for him.
Yeah. Then you might be so dear.
Okay. Koe sotia ne Lord's Prayer,
Ia, unau hiwa e ki whanua.
Koia.
Follow akpe e nau lawe a Lord's Prayer,
Koia.
Yeah, so it's very beautiful the way
Right.
it was set up.
Okay. I guess I
Yeah, you.
I clicked that off anyway. But I'm gonna bring it back, Brenda. While I'm trying to bring it back, hello to Aiki. Go give it back to you. So
You're fine, Lene. If you have another video to play, we're good.
yes,
Yeah,
I do have another one to.
yeah. Because it's worth it that we cut off the music or whatever to bring, what the people wants to see right now. Oh my gosh.
This is only like a 4 minutes video, but I.
Au ka mune whare, o sie. O sie na pe pe dia pu ra pat. Ko foki ia. Tama mo na. Ku mai na holo mai wa ya.
Koe nau fia I logu, lere peo tu, o lere kita.
Koe mea tāna whanau he whatokanga, koe ngahi, it might gonna show up a lot of debris over here in our Pacific Northwest, eh?
Ia.
The pēwhaki e mea koe ni Sapani. A lot of the stuff show up here in Washington, eh? Here Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
He koe si hangai ka ngai mea lele kona ko os awi ki tahi. Mo ngahi whare koe na ka pai awi he whare ki tahi. And most debris, you never know where they're gonna end up. They might gonna end up here in Pacific Northwest, you know?
En up in Aberdeen, mo
Koe
Ocean Shores, ook flat en nou vai mo nia.
Taka me foke hau ko ke tsunami na tau sio pe tsunami
Yes.
kani ki Sapani na lahe ngai mea na e.
Yes.
But at the same time, we continue ka pau ke hata hau ke ha ne popaki pe ka ne offer ki na kainga. Okay, we wanted to come online to send us the popaki ma whahokatu, or you can come on live and let us know. So, and then we continue to think ke ka kaika na kuna share te tau programa. Koe whenga pe ke tau update I pe pe mo o mai hanga hi whawhia Maria. Ke kāinga koe ne ku nofo muri. And
Pea to e vahe. Pea to e vahe pe mea kotoa o mai ke media, because it's the source that everybody wants to see and hear.
Right.
Yeah.
How about we do the sipina here?
Yeah,
I think I'm allowed to play that.
Ilonga hata efiemo ui Ilonga ia Teneloto ke tui Etali esisu hata hapehe He okune kumi ai sipina ehe Ilonga hataha manatuki api Hanofo mama o kai fie foki mai Etali esisu hata hapehe He okune kumi ai sipina ehe Ilonga hataha e whakatomala Ai ngā weta e honga mo talanga taa e tali e sisu hata hapehe he okule kumi ai sipina ehe he okule kumi ai sipina ehe.
That's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
I do have an update, Brenda. I might just gonna have you read it. Kay update yan ni o aho tahiva. So tahiva atonga aneafi. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring it on the screen so where you can be able to read and we can might just translate it how ifa palangi.
Font it up if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think I should be able to. Will you be able to read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. By close, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brenda.
Hunga Tonga and Hunga Hapai underwater volcanic eruption update 19th of January 2022. I go upgrade kanya for ahotol we.
Go up. No, go update Honolulu any or Aho Tahiba. So,
We
yes,
already did the first and
yes,
second, yeah?
yes. So,
Yeah. Okay. So the Tonga government is responding to efforts on the ground. Power that had been restored and cleanup and damage assessments are ongoing. Relief supplies are being contributed by Tongan authorities.
distributed.
Yes, distributed, yes. And works to clear the airport runway continued and is expected to be completely done today. Eh?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So there are 3 confirmed fatalities that they hit and closed. 2 Tongan nationals and a British national. No further deaths have been reported today so far.
That's amen to that.
Yeah, amen.
Mm.
So Digicel International Mobile Phone Network provide
Provider.
provider had set up an interim system on Tongatapu using the University of South Pacific satellite dish, which may allow a 2G's connection to be established today. So this connection will be limited and patchy, covering about 10% of usual capacity and prioritizing voice
Voice.
and SMS communications, but still, it's still good, huh?
Yeah, I got 2G bad. That's a very
Yeah,
low.
2G.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a very
and
low.
we need a 5 up.
Yeah, we
So
5G anyway. So.
5Gs and up. So U.S. cable company Subcom advisors will take at least 4 weeks for Tonga cable connection to be repaired. So
Okay.
that is just a short update on where
I
our
we're gonna.
communication.
You wanted to translate that a little bit, Brenda?
Iyo, koe whakahoko mai pe, koe ngahi tokoni iyo mhe pureanga Tonga, ko o si whakahoko i ngahi tokoni pea moe whainga ai pureanga ke whakahoko i uhila, pea clear pea whakamaa, mo ngahi whaitu o ton ke whakamaa, pea koe o nau taritari ai pe ai ngahi tokoni whakatua mamani o ku hau ki Tonga, ai au tau ilo ko Australia po New Zealand o nau vave mai taha.
Oh
Pea
yeah.
o ku hanga pe e he pure anga o whakangofua ai kautaki pe pure anga ke nau tuku atu pe te nau disperse. Peko tuwha whakapotopoto atu ai ngahi koloa ko ni pe koe mea tokoni pe koe haa kie kakai. He? Ai a koe fo i video update eni hono toru nei o se o ate uraki pia moe ua ane afi mo ane po. So koe kamtaha mobile phone network in a Digicel International o kunau osi tokoni foki ki he ange pe ha whakaawa whaka taimi pe ki hani ihi ai ha ai nau communication ko fitu taki whakatopureanga pe ko na ngai family ke lava ke nau si ngau e aki pe a mo o kanta pe o ku nau ngau ka kai ke nau fu ma o ha malo hi fe ai ko malo hinga pe ko ni o e neti o ku 2Gs pe communication
That's a very low connection. Go I am mahalo go hinga go take it off Dr. Ray because they have an iPhone. I don't think so. Their iPhone has the capability of I think the iPhone is higher. It may not be compatible with the 2G, but I think
yeah
telephone you got my flip phone, maybe the one that can be the 2G, yeah.
yeah
Era ka whakakau tu ki ai ka ku mawhamawai University Pasifiki o na ngau e ki satellite dish e o la vai
yeah
fitu taki ko ni e ai ko
yeah
kau ta US cable ko ni ko subcom ko na dolen ko na I think ko na to ko na responsible ki he cable ko ni underground it
yeah
ai ko na talamai it gonna take at least 4 weeks que conecte cable so
yeah Pagamantu it's almost ko ngahi materials for old and au ngau e aki he ko fu damage i lalo fo noa ia
go yeah.
it's gone eh
Yeah, ko ku whanau ko e waka o ai ko ni o ne capable ke whanga o ko ni o heading Miami Papua New Guinea ka e ha wea
Samoa
ki Samoa or pick up the right equipment because
yeah
they only gonna have to do this job once. So
yes
let's continue the Tongan government update. Go ahead, Brenda.
io pe ko whakausinga e mai pe i he nau me au nau pe he ko further supplies o nau expect e ha pe ia later he ka ko dai me need to have something to start with
Mm,
right now water supplies have been affected by volcanic ash damage assessments are underway aia ko ngai ko ke he vai tau I lo I he taimin ko osi on the way ai waka ai military Australia he
Bonusila.
pe
Yes,
monusila
Navy. Yeah.
io ka ko me a pe taha ke si tokon ke kainga I he taimi na whi ma wai vai pa ku mone au pito rea e tamano pere mo se au I whare rea o whatka te koe igno pere whawhanua
Coconut. Mm,
step in ke whakatokanga I pe to the people in all of Tonga they're not alone eh? Ka
go
koe,
yeah.
everybody in the world is focusing on Tonga only Tonga you
Right.
know e taimini so
Ko
oh yeah
ko yeah. Ai ko ngai foi ki component ko ni na tao sila tao ki aneafi.
yes we brought it yesterday and
Yes.
the day
Aya
before
ko
yesterday
tamai ko limited communication niya pinmail ay ko baba o mo hapai no
Kapai.
communication niya keniwa ay tike kya ha o ya keniwa ke ngoniwa
Yeah.
but they are considered low risk ke ngoniwa hay ku ki mama
Iyo, ki mama
but
o ate o ni
yes
waia. They are
Ava
closer to
e
Samoa.
kono whamamahe I koe ne kakai me atata ki tonga tapu pe mo mango mo whanoi ki nomuka o si kau mo ia I he whai koe nei ngā we. But yes, let me see if I think there was one more page here to this one.
Okay. Te lava lau I mai o no?
Yeah, the Tongan government response challenges to sea and air transportation remain due to damage sustained by wharves and ash covering runways. Ai
Oh,
ko
yeah.
taha pa pole malahi taha I Tonga tainimi pe whikawaki mo ea pe mo wakatahi o kufu palpare mau pito ko ngā ko lahi mau ke ngahi wafu ko pe mo ngahi runway o ku osikava ia I he fu
Yeah.
Domestic and international flights have been deferred until further notice. Ai ka tuka tanimi o ku paketo ia whipuna aki whakaloto whanua pe whaka international ka lewa ke nau toki talamai e hoko atu. Volcanic activity and tsunami risk continues to be monitored. Ai ka tuka tanimi o nau lotonga ke wakai ipe pe kuito ia ha activity me he mo ngafi pe have risk or tsunami. And
Yeah.
then the Prime Minister has met with the head of each diplomatic mission in Tonga to discuss their support. Aya ko osi whataha ai paremia, pia mo ngahi taki o ngahi whanua wha diplomatika i Tonga. Aya ko tau ilo ko Tonga o kia e Ambassador New Zealand, Ambassador Australia, o kia i fuko ai anau tongo no base i Tonga, o kia i
Yeah.
foki o Siaina. And then we have other diplomatic. Aya si whataha pia mo i Palemia, ke nauhanga
Yeah.
o alea e ngahi support kone o atu mei muri,
Yeah. Pero continuous pe
Yes.
ai whakataha ia. E
Ko
nā
ia.
whakataha whaka iyo.
Aya
Hauka
ko
pe outside.
responding, yeah. You want to read this one, Brenda? Ko
Yeah, for all, yeah.
Yeah, this is the New Zealand government respond. Ko responding niya ay
Oh, yeah, great.
sila.
Iyo. So the Tonga government has approved the arrival of the HMS NZ. Nima mahalo pe ko e hai namba ko whika maka.
HMNS NZS. It's
Yeah.
yeah, Wellington.
Wellington and HMN Z5
No, not 5,
Aotearoa.
it's S. S like
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, as Aotearoa, which departed New Zealand yesterday, as well as of C-130 Hercules once the airport runway is clear. So they have air and water. Yeah.
Right.
So the vessels are expected to arrive in Tonga by Friday, depending on weather conditions.
Oh, yeah.
So a second NZDF P3 Orion surveillance flight is being conducted today. So this flight will include a survey of Fiji's southern low islands at the request of the government of Fiji to check for potential tsunami damage. So New Zealand is continuing to assess Tonga's water transport logistics capabilities for the transport of water from HMNZ5 Aotearoa. So we have been engaging with Tonga's National Emergency Management Organization to better understand what is needed. So, koe main thing pe, koe ngahi tokoni koe o hu kotoa ki Tonga, o ku alu ai transportation i tahi, pea mo puna ki Tonga, tako umea kotoa koa e tari pe ki appropriate mai e Tonga when to arrive and how they gonna get in i he mau e nau teu. So this is continuation here too?
Yeah, ko update yan ko may High Commissioner no sila. I what if ke all New Zealanders in Tonga are advised to register their details on safetravel.gov.New Zealand NZ. I ko Fema inya ke whahau ko to ke kau no sila ko topic na i Tonga. Communication links with Tonga continue to be disrupted, so New Zealanders may have difficulties contacting their whanau in Tonga at this time.
At this time.
Yeah, New Zealanders in Tonga should follow the advice of the local authorities, including any tsunami evacuation orders. If you
Yeah.
are a New Zealander and you require consular assistance or are concerned about a New Zealand citizen in Tonga, please contact the New Zealand Consular emergency line on Ayakoyonofa Hiva Hiva Wanoa.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's a very good number to remember.
Yeah, if you are concerned or have lost contact with Tongan citizens who are not New Zealand citizens, New Zealand Red Cross has activated their Restoring Family Links system for Tonga, which may help to connect you with loved ones. So we encourage you to visit this website and enter your family members' detail. Ay go website yan go https :// www.redcross.org.nc / what dash we-2-4/in/restoring-family-links aya ko website tia ko ai ka kinau tolu ko ni oku now no fofonua nu sila so
Okay.
that's the update on the tahi via January wanoa aya woa aya ko anea fia i Tonga so there you go. We get those updated up, and that's the reason why we have I programa ko ni Brenda going get that
Yeah.
one.
I wanna pass to you, Lini. Na o mai ai na humai totagi e ko thing anepo.
Go yeah.
Pea mei full toni.
Okay.
O kore mai ko na foi request na ko o atu he ko inga ko fere afangita mai Tonga ko lolo Tonga ko full toni.
Okay.
And they are so down about what's going on in Tonga Pamonangai family. So just to let you know, the musical number is on Naikore Meko. Now hivan a kwayan a youth a fulutoni.
Go
Ore
yeah.
mana tui o ke kitam si Tonga me searo o koe ai ko sone palu kitam si lahi a kitam si a Fatima Pemo Churchill. O lo Tonga fulutoni. They didn't mention him. Kako mention here eau because we do have a student there.
Yes, in Washington. But at the same time, like I say, forget update kan me fisi na I was see I fitu lau.
Yes,
EPC,
I saw that.
and how close and that. And I know there is a speaking of that. Before that, I know there was a post na o mai me so fisi. They are also waiting for Tonga to approve them. Matu ka ngai tokoni ko ni o tu ko ni ai ngai fonua ke na fai ki Tonga. Hey, kai ke wata ngai Tonga ni kai oa ke approve by me Tonga. And when I read about this morning, me fisi o kutu te tewa so te fisi o taritari ke na hanga o ata tokoni, but waiting on the approval from Tonga. Ai pa te tau wha osia ke tau programa I whewhini, ai for I whasi ko any request me whanawa ko I full toni, and I'm gonna be bringing that on.
So apia ko forget a fitu fisi.
Yes, apia ko is a fitu fisi. So thank you, Brenda. We're gonna bring that on.
Era sereta katu Hei kambula kiringa Langi-langi ni kalau Kinanona kau-kawa Era fubanga bua Mata-mata kiri-kiri Era sereta katu Langi-langi tisu Ona ya vai tisu sereta langi-langi Onda turanga Hallelujah tu Akalo kau kawa Oyana tu imeranya Sama logo ni koma Logo ni beba kamua Isanga itagupu Nonda tu ikochisu Lagi-lagi ni kalau Eda-eda tuormo Ikamula era tu Wabaliti kena tu
tisu serekatalangila ongaturana maka haleluya Akalo kau kawa Koyana tuilite Tisu Haleluya Akalo kau kawa Koyana tuilite
You're
Amen.
off.
Amen to that. Pe ate opa ki e whanau aka koe e fultoni, pe whape ki o ate whaskoni, ka whanau aka te modol. Pe at the same time, aku whamalo atu ki retired Lieutenant Commander Solomon Savelio for continue to bringing the updates on the pictures from Tonga.
Tonga.
Yeah, basically I saw there and I appreciate that. Going I update there go tau atu ahoni. And then back to you, Brenda, because we also at the timing.
Well, o ku whaosi pe tapol kalama on a very high tone, he ku neong o ku si whainga ta ia tau kakai, but we know the Lord lives. He let them know He loves them.
Yes.
Ia ke mo ilo pe o ku tō ka ngā i kina ki mo tolu he eiki he taimi ko tō pe. O whalahi at ka te mo tolu, o whaat ke tamano pere, si ene me amai pia na ongo pe au o koutou e kau pe au he tangi si ene emotional i he mea koni o kuhoko. Pea koi ai mau o whalahi atu mi he tapa koni mi Amerika lahi Washington State. Pea ku o atu e ofka te mo toru mo mea. Mau to kio atu ai fiakfi.
Until then, owa na ngalo ke mo share te tau programa pe mo sign mai ke tau lesisita mai ke tau senolo ai ko Tonga World News. Until then, see you later, eh? O fato, malo.